Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my entire life. And yes, I've seen terrible horror movies like Ginger Dead Man,
The hell is that?
Well, it sure ain't the Pillsbury fucking Doughboy.
but this is far worse. For those of you who don't know, Winnie the Pooh fell into the public domain, which means anyone could use the character for anything. This is why a young British filmmaker named Rice Flake Butterfield decided to make a Winnie the Pooh horror movie and shoot it on a 100 grand budget. And it shows. What's the plot of the movie? Well, a young Christopher Robin returns from college and Pooh kidnaps him and tortures him for like 90% of the movie. It also focuses on a girl who decides to spend a weekend with her friends at a sorority house, and I think you know how this will turn out. The mask in the movie looks terrible. The Winnie the Pooh mask looks okay because it's made by a person who makes horror movie masks of other characters, but the Piglet mask looks terrible. It looks like something you buy at like Kmart for like $5. The kill scenes could be good, but they're ruined by like poor CGI blood because they couldn't afford to make real blood. There are so many drone shots in the movie for no reason. The film ended up making $3.2 million, which greenlit a sequel, and the sequel made even more money. Is the sequel any good? Well, it's more decently made. The makeup and prosthetics are better, mainly because an actual budget to work with. And Christopher Robin has a better story arc this time around. But it's still a pretty bad movie. And knowing how this is going to be part of a shared universe featuring other characters turned into horror movies like Bambi, Pinocchio, and I even heard they're making a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle horror movie, which makes no sense because Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles isn't even in the public domain yet. But we'll see how that turns out. The film won several Razzies, including Worst Director and Worst Picture, which mean, yeah, it deserves it, but like it didn't really have much competition besides The Meg 2 and Expendables 4. And seeing how 2025 is gonna put more characters into the public domain, let's just hope we don't get more horror schlag like this. Ah, shit.